Next speaker is Clinton Rary. On deck are Laura North and Richard Smith.
Before my timer starts, could Natasha Harper-Madison, Councilwoman Harper-Madison, I want to call the white supremacist again, turn on her camera and respect our time as she demands we respect her time.
Sir, why don't you go ahead and start talking?
All right. You know, it's cute hearing Austin Justice Coalition talk about transparency when they lost their 501(c) status for not filing their tax returns on how they spend their money. But let's talk about transparency. December 1st, Chris Harris started a scam, petition, disinformation campaign against VOPA, claiming that they're intimidating them. On the same day, Austin Chronicle and KXAN, which received hundreds of thousands of dollars from taxpayer dollars from the city of Austin, and Austin Monitor, posted articles giving them platforms, and they claim that they have recordings that prove that Equity Action was being intimidated by VOPA, but we haven't heard these recordings to this day. On December 14th, Paige Ellis posted this disinformation campaign video on her own Twitter account. And in that video, the guy said he was with VOPA multiple times. And she said, "Aren't you with Equity Action?" December 17th, Adam Powell, who was appointed by Leslie Poole as the chair of the Public Safety Advisory Committee, posted a video amplifying this disinformation campaign about a scam petition. On December 19th, Cheeto, your policy communication director, posted a video amplifying this disinformation campaign. So stop gaslighting us and do what's right.
Thank you, Speaker. Your time has expired. Next speaker is Laura North. On deck is Richard Smith and Jessica Robertson.
Mayor, council members, my name is Richard Smith. I oppose the attempted negotiation of a one-year police contract. I have read the 4-year contract agreed to by the city and police negotiators, and it includes a robust Office of Police Oversight and a civilian oversight panel. Moreover, that 4-year contract was overseen by elected city council members and thus reflects the will of Austin residents. If you elect to torpedo the 4-year agreement in exchange for attempting to negotiate a 1-year agreement, remember this: there is no agreement, 1-year agreement for people to sign, for y'all to sign or approve. There's no 1-year extension. And there may never be a 1-year extension or a 1-year agreement. What we would be left with before long would be Texas Rangers and the Texas Guard patrolling our streets without any oversight by Austin residents.
Thank you, Speaker. Your time has expired. Next speaker is Laura North. On deck, Jessica Robertson and Seneca Savoy. Jessica Robertson, Seneca Savoy, Aaron Mushler.
Good morning. I would like to thank council members Fuentes, Kadri, Vela, and Velasquez, pardon me, for respecting the will of the voters. As elected officials, I know you know what it's like to be held to a near impossible standard, serving the city, knowing you're under constant scrutiny. And if you do not meet the needs of the city, we can elect people who will. But we do not have the same opportunity with the police and their association. We largely have to rely on you to uphold their standard. After repeated demonstration that our police serve themselves and the people second, it would to go through with this, and will go through disgraceful lengths to get what they want, including, this is not the first time they have tried to undermine democracy. In District 4 after our special election, a friend of mine had to call APD to respond to a break-in, as is typical with like homeowners insurance policies, etc. She was asked point blank who she supported in that race. We got it on camera, or excuse me, on recording, but we have not done anything with this yet. Anyway, so the lengths that they will go to undermine democracy really affects me as like someone who works in campaigns and who really believes in information and letting the voters speak for themselves. So thank you so much.
Ma'am, could you identify yourself, because there were several names called?
Oh, sorry. I'm Jess Rodriguez Robertson.
Thank you very much.
Next is Seneca Savoy. On deck are Aaron Mushler and Fran Tattoo.
Hi, I'm Seneca Savoy, resident of District 4. I think today fundamentally comes down to if there are consequences for actions at the municipal level. right? Are there consequences for hundreds of people being brutalized by Austin police exercising their First Amendment rights during 2020? Are there consequences for a man being shot to death on his own front yard? Are there consequences for deceiving voters over and over and over again? Are there consequences for trying to override and ultimately escape civilian oversight? Those consequences don't come from people self-regulating. They come from us establishing a system of oversight that it clearly establishes who's in charge. Are there going to be consequences, and this will happen, when this oversight system passes 70-30 here in May, right? Will the will of the voters mean anything? Even if they get overturned by a lawsuit, will your bargaining position be informed by what you get told by hundreds of thousands of Austin residents? I think it should. I think consequences have to matter here in this city. Thank you.
Next speaker is Aaron Mushler. On deck are Fran Tattoo and Yvonne Weldon. John DeWolf and Heidi Sloan. If your name has been called, please make your way to the front. Aaron Mushler, Fran Tattoo, Yvonne Weldon, John DeWolf, Heidi Sloan.
Good morning, Fran Tattoo, District 5. I'm yielding my time to Liz Gonzalez. Thank you. 1 minute.
Yes, good morning or good afternoon. My name's Elizabeth Gonzalez. My son got murdered by APD, okay? And I'm just so upset. 1 year needs yes to Prop 1 and a no to the other one. And because my son got murdered by APD, the police has not taken accountability, which is messed up, because they need to take the responsibility. Gutierrez and Serrato. Another thing, a lot of people are telling me from out of state, whatever, steroids. Police are on steroids, Austin APD, all of them. So where do we get our trust from? You tell me, Mayor, answer me. What are you gonna do about the cops who murdered my son and handcuffed him when he's dead? Why do y'all do that? Handcuff people while they're dead. There's no need for it. That's why the committee's taking what we gotta do, because you need to hear our voice. You are not making the right choices, and we do, okay? We do make the right choices. Remember that. Gonzalez, Alexander, Rudy
Thank you,
Gonzalez.
Speaker. Your
Jr.,
time has
remember me.
expired.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Next speaker is Yvonne Weldon, John DeWolf, and Heidi Sloan.
And let me just say that we were happy to have her testify and appreciate the passion and appreciate her point of view. But I want to be clear, our rules don't allow for someone to donate time that way. I didn't go ahead and interrupt. Well, I'm telling you what the rules are and what is going to be enforced. So from here going forward, I was happy to do that because I knew who that was and was going to allow her to testify, but we're going to follow the rules.
Next up is Yvonne Weldon. On deck are John DeWolf and Heidi Sloan.
Hi, good evening, or good morning. Mr. Mayor, I got to meet you during the campaign, and you started telling me about the Watson Room, but you got pulled away. I hope to finish that story. Congratulations, Jose, as well. My name is Yvonne Weldon. I'm a resident, former city council candidate for District 3. In my opinion, we do need to support the 4-year APD contract and oppose this nightmare 1-year effort that will do nothing but, in my opinion, but to put further harm to the people of Austin. I did follow and attend the negotiations, and as was discussed before, there is oversight in those provisions. We've got naked folks walking around in front of HEB, city bus drivers getting shot by gunfire, folks just getting attacked just for walking their dogs outside their apartment complex, and emergency rooms that are inundated with casualties from drunk drivers and other criminal offenses. A woman told me recently she was attacked and mugged in front of her home when she got out of her rideshare car. By not going with a 4-year contract, y'all will just be wasting time, effort, and tax dollars with these meetings. And so I do request that y'all support the 4-year contract and oppose the 1-year. Thank you.
Next speaker is John DeWolf.